one of the struggles that we're dealing with is just trying to get a little more nerve activity through here so he can get it stronger and the right one doesn't have to keep working so hard. Good. Other side for me. Perfect.
Are you trying to keep up with your training? Are your body aches and pains asking for attention? I'm Dr. Brittany with Lake Effect Chiropractic, and today I'm going to be treating Jonathan, who's on schedule to climb Mount Kilimanjaro in October. So we're making sure to keep him on track and keeping him treated and tuned up. Take a look.
All right, let's show you how we're working on Jonathan here. He just got off a red-eye flight, so he's happy to just take a snooze. Now, he's got an old Achilles injury where he was in a boot for a little longer than he should have been. So he's had a lot of weakness and stiffness. And with the boomstick here, this is 25 pounds, and we just work on stretching through the muscles and the fascia, and it's done a really good job kind of loosening up the calves. But one of the struggles that we're dealing with is just trying to get a little more nerve activity through here so he can get it stronger and the right one doesn't have to keep working so hard. That was one of the things that he came in here for. We talked about adding in a little bit more neuromuscular training, really emphasizing on the nerve part. So we added in plyometric style training where you're really firing up the nerves and executing power as compared to just calf raises. So that's a slow process of things. The main reason that he really came in here as well is he's got some burning in the outside of his knees, and it's been more noticeable, or it came on because he was doing a lot of training for hills. Here we are in Michigan, and he's, training to do Mount Kilimanjaro in October, is that right? Mm-hmm. Yep, October. So we're here with a couple months to go, and he's starting to do more uphill training and the knees are giving him trouble. So we'll show you how we're working and addressing that. Now, how's this feel compared to the first time I did this?
A lot better.
I still am impressed. I use this on myself and I jump and wiggle, but he's very, it's come a long way. There's no flinching anymore. So this part, we just kind of roll and pressure. It really stretches out the tissues underneath. Trying to get the muscles to be a little cleaner, more uniform in their structure and not crisscross, tight, call it messy. Did the right Achilles give you much issue out there this weekend? Did you feel it at all?
Not like I would have expected, no.
That's good. Awesome. With the injury over here, just mentally, he favors the right side, and that himself, he's been trying not to, but it's sort of built in at this point. All right. So now let me have you lay on your left side. And then just rest the lower leg there. There you go. So coming down, into the outside of the knee, we have the lateral collateral ligament. We got the IT band that crosses it. And then we've got up here at the tensor fascial lata muscle that really originates into that IT band. So we're going to be working up here, and I'll do a little bit down in the leg itself. Try to stay off the bones. 25 pounds of metal. Really push into the glutes and So a lot of travel, a lot of sitting. How did the low back feel?
Pretty good, based on,
Yeah.
make sure to keep moving. And
I gave him a little ants in the pants tricks for the airport. Try to keep things, mobile the best you can when you're, power sitting through the day. But yeah, conference in Park City, Utah is nice to get your energy out. Hiking, what'd you say, enduro biking?
yeah, so it's all, Deer Valley's all downhill, like downhill enduro.
Your shoulders are intact when you came back, so that's good.
Ride the lift up and hope you don't die on the way down.
Yeah, I think most common injury is going to be that shoulder separation when you're riding downhill bike, so. Yeah. I tried. I like the mountain bike, but I got to keep it in check because I can't work with a busted shoulder.
The stack of waivers you have to sign beforehand.
They got the same kind of like green, blue, black for biking?
So it
Or no?
goes up 2 more levels than that. So the high end is, I forget what the label on it is, but it's like extreme danger, but it's actually an
Yeah.
open
It's
trail.
a red exclamation point.
It's where all the 12-year-old kids are hanging out.
Jesus, I bet. No fear. I bounce. I'm stretchy. Good. Great. Okay, let's roll to the other side for me. Try to help support the leg. Good. So we talked about doing some kind of warm-up hip exercises prior to doing any of the major hill training. Now, he's kind of backed off a little bit on the hill training for what, about 2 weeks now?
2 weeks.
So I'll show you guys those, what we were talking about, and we'll review them, make sure you get a little bit of a routine so that when we're walking and doing, we've got nice control at the hips and the knees aren't kind of getting beat up. They need to have the stability and control from the hip so that we're protecting all the ligaments. Another thing with the glutes is it's going to help if we treat the glutes, keep them loose, controlled, strong, not just tight and weak. That's going to help with the low back. And his low back is his stress area in a sense. So, all right. Let me have you lie face down for me. All right, so face me over here. Good. And bring the knee up here. Good. Good. Other side for me. It's a turtle. Mm-hmm. Oh, cute. All right, let that shoulder go back. Good. Perfect. Face up. Good. All right. Cross here. Breathe in and out. Good. All right. So the last thing I'm going to end with is the laser. I'm going to grab it from the other room, but in a sense, we're going to be treating the laser on the lateral outside of the knees where it's most irritated. That's going to help speed up the healing process, decrease the time it takes for it to calm down, and try to keep that healthy so he can get back to training because we got mountains to climb.
With extra training for incline hiking and a history of previous injury, Jonathan's making a few changes and he's getting treated to keep his knees from slowing him down. If you're looking to get started and you want to stay on schedule, call us today. On your first visit, you'll receive an exam and treatment. Don't wait any longer to start taking care of your body so you can keep doing the things you love. 989-686-6808. Give us a call and we look forward to hearing from you.